This is a 7-stitch panel. So I have 2 panels for my sample. I also added 2 extra stitches that I just worked in garter stitch to separate my panels, and that is absolutely unnecessary. You don't have to do that. I was just playing around to see how I liked the look of the garter stitch in between my panels. So you can have these closer together if you want, or you can space them even further apart. If you wanted to have something separating your panels, you can do the garter stitch like I did here, or you could do maybe a true cable running between the mock cables, or a simple mesh stitch would look nice, like yarn over knit 2 together. So I'm using DK weight yarn on US size 6 needles, and someone had asked about these last week. These are from Knitter's Pride. It is their 2015 limited edition Royale set. So I just wanted to mention that really quickly. And I forgot to mention before, this is a 4-row pattern. So row 1, this is the wrong side. You're going to knit 2, purl 3, and then knit 2. So that's my first panel done, just those 7 stitches. Then these are my separator stitches. Okay, so again for the mock cable, you knit 2, purl 3, and knit 2. For row 2, you purl 2, knit 3, and purl 2. So those are the 7 stitches for my mock cable panel. Then my separator stitches, I'm going to just knit. So for your mock cable, row 2, you purl 2, knit 3, and purl 2. Row 3, same as row 1, you knit 2, purl 3, and knit 2. And these are just my garter stitches I threw in there. So you knit 2 for your mock cable, purl 3, and knit 2. Okay, row 4, and this is the row that the magic happens on. You knit the first 2 stitches in your panel, and now the next 3 stitches are the stitches that we're going to twist, and those are the ones that form our mock cable. So you're going to skip the first stitch, skip the second stitch, and you're going to knit into the 3rd stitch on your left needle. And leave it on your left needle. Now you're going to separate these guys and find the 2nd stitch, and now you're going to knit into the 2nd stitch. And finally, you're going to knit into the 1st stitch. And now you're just going to drop all 3 of those stitches from the left needle at the same time. So that just formed our twist. And then you purl 2, and that finishes the stitches for the panel. Here are my garter stitches. So again for the panel, row 4, you purl the first 2 stitches. Next 3 stitches you're going to work out of order. You knit the 3rd stitch, then the 2nd stitch, then the 1st stitch, And I find that the second one is the trickiest because it kind of gets squished in between the first and third stitch. And just slide all three of those from the left needle. And then you purl two. And you would just repeat those 4 rows for the pattern.